welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Brothers Motors. I love coming over here, man. Sometimes, ooh, look at all these lights, guys. It's like a Christmas tree over here. All right, let's turn this heat up. Y'all recognize this center console? It's like a 2010 Dodge Charger, 118,000 miles. Whoa, y'all see ABS, brake, and ESP, and traction control. Everything related to ABS is on, guys, and that is what he's complaining about. Now, I didn't get any during the complaint retrieval, I didn't get any drivability issue as far as how it's driving. Does when you step on the brake, does it skid? Some cars go into skid mode, or some cars would go into ABS mode. You know, ABS is when you pulsate the brakes to avoid a skid, guys. That's really what analog brake system is all about. Do you know, doing a panic stop, your distance to travel would be longer if you skid to a stop as opposed to brake modulating coming to a stop. You can stop sooner than a skid. I don't know who came up with that or who invented that and who was responsible for analog brake system, but it is now becoming standard on all cars. Used to be you had an option, equipped with ABS or not equipped with ABS. Okay, so guys, without further ado, let's go find out what this ABS module sees. All right, y'all ready? Let me hook my scan tool up. Let's get it. All right, guys, I have my scan tool pulled up. Yes, 2010 Dodge Charger 3.5 according to the notification on the scan. Now, guys, you see yellow in the ABX and the TIPM. Okay, no yellow in the PCM. However, there's a lightning bolt signifying a flash update, but we're not concerned with this. What we're concerned with is the ABS. So let's go on the ABS. Let's go on the DTCs, and what we will find, whoa, guys, you don't get no self-explanatory than that. Y'all see that? C2200 stands for analog brake module internal. Wow. You don't have to be a super ASC master tech to realize what part you will need. However, guys, I have been known to go a step farther with these type codes because you are aware of how a computer operates. It has to have positive supply and a real good ground supply, okay, for any module to work correctly. I've seen these modules stored because of lack of good ground. Let me put it that way. All right, it's going to be ground, but sometimes the connections at that ground port could be somewhat not secure. All right, so yes, careful with just throwing a module in where you see this. Now, however, you could simply need a module. In fact, let's go take a look at what the diagnostic asks you to do. I'm gonna go right there. I'm gonna go to the diagnostics of C2200, and what I would find is, okay, oh guys, this is pretty self-explanatory. Look, read for complete wiring diagram. Oh my, possible cause is nothing else that could possibly cause this problem but an ABS module. Okay, it's internal fault, guys. So ABM internal failure, DTC present, turn the ignition on. With the scan to read DTC. With the scan to erase DTC, turn the ignition off, turn the ignition back on. With the scan to read DTC, if you see this code again, replace the ABS module in accordance with the service information. I did all of that, guys. Some of this was done off camera, but yes, it's active when you turn the key back on and go back and look. So, and also, even if it's one active, you have to be kind of weary of that. You don't want to give a customer his car back and him under the impression that it's fixed just because the code didn't come back. The code would likely come back. All right, so I really don't like the way this worded. Some of this stuff is real world stuff. This book and stuff is written by engineers and things like that. All right, guys, so we went over the paperwork side of things. Let's go back over to the car and take a look at some things. Alrighty, guys, good old 3.5 liter V6 timing belt driven engine. All right, love these engines. Okay, yes, we had a few problems with these guys. I've been around since day one. There was some valve train issue. Okay, at the end of its term or its life, or the end of production, y'all know, at the dealership, I'm at Big Rod Automotives right now, Brothers Motors, but at the dealership, When we stop seeing some, that means the aftermarket world has picked up on it. All right. Now this car is not real old, but we hardly ever see these engines. That's because everybody else know how to work on them now, how to fix them. All right. So we'll now have moved on to the brand new stuff. That's what dealership techs do. They're doing pretty much brand new cars. ABS module. This is the ABS module, guys. Now, typically I would advise you to remove the connector and check to make sure power supply and ground is there. But that has to be the case, or that code would not be set, guys. You would have like a no response. You would have a dead module had you been missing power supply and ground. But since the module is not dead, the module has picked up an internal fault. So hence the code C2200. Okay, so I'm not going to say there's no need to check for power supply and ground, but the computer you will have a whole different symptom if that was the case. Okay, guys, so but however, I have no choice. I have to try to sell them an ABS module. Now, you can do these separately, guys. The hydraulic unit is separate from the ABS module. Sometime when you're dealing with OEM Mopar stuff, you would get it combined, which means it would be expensive. But in this case, all you need is the electrical portion of the ABS, which is the ABS module. All right, so I'm gonna write up an ABS module, guys. I have no choice. I will verify that the ground points can be anything, guys. Like this terminal right here could be the ground source for a lot of modules. This is tight. There go another one. So basically, you should get a feel. Just put a socket on these nuts and make sure they're tight. All of that's fine. You simply need a module. That's no further I can go. The code was pretty self-explanatory, and the actual it's cut and dry, guys. I need an ABS module. So let me write this up, see if they sell it, and we'll go from there. Guys, due to the fact that this car have over 100,000 miles, I'm going to also recommend a timing belt and a water pump. All right, as you know, the water pump is housed inside in here, and it's driven by the timing belt. I've seen over the years that water pump would leak, drip coolant on the timing belt, and the timing belt would jump. So yes, I've seen it all on these cars, guys. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. That is all I have. I appreciate you guys watching. Comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see y'all on the next video.